In general, candy is offered to passengers supposedly so their ears don't get blocked, but many passengers start to think that this candy is a cure-all. And they want to protect themselves and their loved ones waiting for them at home, apparently from some illnesses maybe. Some myths claim candy can save you from anything. Hello everyone, my name is Daria. I am a flight attendant with Belavia Airlines. Today I am operating a flight to Kaliningrad. The time it takes to get ready for a flight gets shorter every year. I used to need 2 hours to get ready for work. Then it was an hour and a half, then an hour, and sometimes you wake up for a flight and realize you can actually get ready in just 20 minutes. The first thing I need to do is wake up. I usually have about 15 alarms and they all go off every 5 minutes, so I definitely hear one of them. Then of course a cup of coffee and definitely some eye patches to get rid of the bags under my eyes. Foundation, powder, a little touch up on my eyebrows. I don't put mascara on my lashes. And of course a sparkle in my eyes and gloss on my lips. My nails should be a soft pink or some kind of nude shade. That means nothing bright, no rhinestones, nothing like that. That's why a flight attendant always looks forward to her vacation, and then her nails are every color of the rainbow with lots of rhinestones. She can finally relax. Phew, now we're gonna do the signature bun. This hairstyle used to take me about an hour too. I would get frustrated, couldn't braid or get anything ready, but now of course I can do it in just a minute and a half. I try not to use hairspray, but of course sometimes it's windy or there are layovers when you have 2 flights a day, and then of course you have to fix your hairstyle. Then of course I have to prepare my uniform. It has to be neat and ironed in advance. This is our work suitcase that we take with us on every flight. You definitely need to have a toothbrush and toothpaste with you, a hairbrush, a mini makeup bag with extra cosmetics, because I don't take all my main makeup on every regular flight. Definitely a face mist, a spray to freshen up. Well, of course, my flight attendant hat, a reflective vest for moving around the apron, and of course, an extra pair of tights. I have 3 pairs of shoes. Heels, low heels, and flats. When you arrive, you never know what to expect. That's why I carry civilian clothes in every suitcase. There are regular shuttle buses that help me and my colleagues get to work. Each of us flight attendants has an app where we can check the flight schedule for the next 10 days. On July 18th, I will fly the Ring route. The Ring is a round-the-world journey for a flight attendant. My departure will be at 5:55 local time. Then I'll fly from Minsk to Burgas, from Burgas to Brest, from Brest to Burgas, from Burgas to Minsk. And I'll only return at 16:50 local time. Well, I guess I'll be breathing oxygen during the flight. Before every flight, we actually go through a standard procedure. They measure your pulse and they ask if you're feeling well, if you got enough sleep, and when you last flew. What?
That's just how it is. It's tough.
Hi there, and this is my colleague Bova.
Hi, hello.
Today we're working together on this flight. I really love it when it's 25 degrees outside because according to our regulations, we can greet and see off passengers without our jackets. I really love that because honestly, it's very hot. Hello. Good evening. Hello. One of the surprising stereotypes passengers have is that flight attendants cook on the plane before takeoff. We do our best to explain to passengers that we don't have pots, we don't have a stove, we just don't, well, we can't bake an apple pie there or anything like that. So we try to explain this to them. Of course, it's rare. Not all passengers think that way. So what's in our cart? Kettles for serving passengers hot drinks, also drinking water. You can also find tea and coffee here. This packet is enough to brew 2 pots. Of course, it's instant. We don't have a regular CSV in the back to brew coffee. That's why we have instant coffee. Drink tea with lemon or just water. We're preparing to serve passengers now and have only 35 minutes left. During this time, we have to offer sandwiches, a glass of water, tea and coffee. Very important point. Never ask a flight attendant what time it is when they have a glass of water in their hand. Here you go, please. Especially if they're holding tomato juice. The room that every passenger looks for on any flight is the restroom. A special holding tank is installed. No, under no circumstances does it go outside. So it has nothing to do with natural phenomena like hail, rain, or snow.
Means national airport temperature is 23 degrees above zero. Please ensure that your tray table says
No, smiling is actually not hard at all, especially if the passengers are friendly themselves. The smile just comes naturally. Of course, if a passenger is causing trouble before the doors are closed on the plane, I remove them from the flight. And I call the police officers. We are even shown some techniques like how to restrain a passenger. But fortunately, nothing like that has happened on my flights. My current task is to supervise the cleaning on board with my colleague and to oversee the unloading and loading of luggage. Our task is to check the aircraft for any forgotten or foreign objects. We check the overhead compartments, and of course there must be life vests left under each seat. Because if they are not there, we call the police and will inspect all passengers' bags. The plane takes off from the ground, and many people see the same tree, the same bench outside their window for years. But I have different views from my office every day. The sky is absolutely different, unpredictable, and the sun is always shining there. That's what fascinates me the most. I have a very difficult job because I work with people. I work with people, I work with airplanes. I work in the sky, I work in the air. And sometimes, honestly, it really feels like you're not at work at all. You're just flying through the clouds.